Hey, it's Bart coming to you with a quick hitter. This is not blind, but showed up in the mail the other day, and I wanted to get a sampling of this out here. So this is the second whiskey from Foregate, and this one is called Outer Loop Orbit. Let me give you a little bit of details that came with the sample bottle. So this is batch number 2 from Foregate. This particular one's bottle 367. Its ABV is 60.05. And then they got a few little notes on the back here. So, of course, it's their second release. It's a blend of the 5.5 year and the 12-year straight Kentucky bourbon that they have finished in orange, and I'll pronounce this wrong, Curacao gin casks. Sorry if I butchered that. And of course, is released at barrel proof with that ABV as mentioned. And then they have an interesting note. We're a Kentucky whiskey company collaborating with the barrel experts at Kelvin Cooperage to create a smooth and unique product. And they go into their nose, but I'll give you my own nose. Yes, clean glass. Sorry, had a couple that were not. Woo. All right, so let's see. Outer Loop Orbit. Let's break that. Let's get a little bit in. Let's see what we got. Save a little bit for Scott. Maybe. Huh. It has those gin botanicals on the nose. Ooh, a lot on that one. I'm going to need a touch of water even. I can tell at that proof. That one got the right nasal passages. All right. Yeah, definitely a little bit of pine. I want to say like a touch of orange peel. Boy, that ABV is tough. I like high ABV. Let's have a sip, and then I'm going to bring it down with a little bit of water. The oak lays right in the middle. I'm going to have to come back to that first spark because I was picking up a little bit of those botanicals there, and then I got that oak note. Finish is vanilla oak, nut, like a nutmeg. It's got like that pleasing nutty oakiness continuing on in the finish. Foregate, so far their whiskeys have had a wonderful finish here. So, wow. Yeah, that gin botanical right on the nose. I mean, you could guess that it had some influence for sure. Huh. I'm going to put a drop of water in there. Yeah, that first spark is both like a touch of cinnamon with pine needles at the same time. It's a flash, though. It's boom, and then I get the oak. Let me go into the cap just to make sure we don't do anything crazy since I don't have our awesome dropper. All right, even that was maybe a bit much water, but not bad at this proof. Nose is the same. That pine takes me back to the mountains, Evergreen, where I grew up. The water doesn't seem to have changed it really at all. Maybe a little bit more pine on the open, but that could be my palate just getting used to it as well. I cannot compare it to the first Foregate because we have finished that. I believe. Hold on, let me do one glance. I was incorrect. The Foregate. So batch 1, the Kelvin collaboration. This is an ABV of 61.7. I don't have the little card notes, but let me do, obviously there's no gin finishing in this one. But let me do a direct comparison. Also high ABV. Wow, I really coveted that one. Okay. So batch one comes off very rich, oaky, velvety. That velvet like lingers on the tongue. It's like velveteen to my tongue. Astringent, that means the dryness in the finish. Ooh. Rich, powerful, both ABV. So for me, I'm not as big a fan of heavy oak flavors. Here, the oaks is what I would consider medium. There's no mistaking it, but I don't feel it's overpowering me. Let me cleanse a little bit. So the gin finishing is showing through here. Yeah, boy, that nose is totally different. Very unique. I can't say other than Clear Creek, where I have their pine finished. I'll pull it up here in a second, is what it reminds me of. Completely distinct, different animal. The nose almost tricks the brain because I'm expecting something more gin-like. And then I get, of course, the bourbon notes with the little flecks of pine laced in. So Clear Creek put out a brandy that's called Douglas Fir. Now, they call it Essence of Oregon. Obviously, not the same, but I'm getting that same kind of pine needleness from batch 2. Outer Loop Orbit. All right, let's do a little bit of quick again. Here we go. Again, the nose continues to be trickery. They should have called this Tricky Outer Loop Orbit, because that nose throws me every time I go sip. Great caramel nose on batch 1. All right, I like their experimentation. I like that they're reaching out. This one will be a little bit more different, but not necessarily overpoweringly different on the flavor, other than the hint of pine right at the open for me. The nose is, again, what keeps holding me up. Pine forest is the best thing I can say. It's like pine in spring. Delicious. They did not miss here. It's just a unique, bold experiment. Scotch it, you Scotch gods. It's launching, dummies.